The sting burned across my cheek, but the silence that followed burned deeper. 130 guests, frozen, forks in midair, their eyes on me. My daughter-in-law's voice sliced through the hall. "Give me the apartment keys, now!" I stood still, my hands steady, my breath even. I did not move. And when she raised her hand against me, when her palm cracked across my face before my son, before my family, I understood what needed to be done. I left without a word. No tears, no defense, just a phone call. 30 minutes later, when the doors opened and the man stepped inside, their laughter curdled into cries. I remember the first day I met her. She was all brightness and laughter, a girl who held my son's hand as if he were the only man alive. She called me mother before she had any right to. She brought me tea in my own kitchen, insisted on helping with dishes. I thought, foolishly, that I had gained a daughter. I gave her trust. I gave her access. I gave her love I hadn't known I had left to give. But trust blinds. Love makes you deaf. And I missed the small things, the way she corrected my son when he complimented me, the way she joked about me being old-fashioned, the way she placed herself between him and me as though I were an obstacle instead of the woman who raised him. Still, I forgave. I ignored. I believed my son was happy. Until the night I overheard her, on the balcony, whispering into her phone. Her words were knives, each one sharper than the last. She thinks this apartment will stay hers. As soon as the papers are in my name, we'll sell it. The old woman won't know what hit her. The old woman? That was me. Her plan was simple: corner me, humiliate me, force me to hand over my home. I didn't confront her that night. I smiled at her at breakfast. I hugged my son, asked about work. I set the table as though I hadn't just heard my life reduced to real estate. But inside, a clock started ticking. Revenge is not rage. Rage is loud, sloppy, desperate. Revenge is patient, precise. I chose silence. I chose to wait. I gathered papers, quietly. The deed to my apartment was already protected, transferred years ago into a trust with only one beneficiary, my grandson. Her name would never stain it. I spoke to my lawyer. I rewrote my will. I signed documents that made her position, if she tried to challenge, worthless. And then I made one more call, to a man I trusted, a man she had forgotten existed. Back at the wedding hall, she thought she had won. She thought her slap had broken her, that her public humiliation had left me weak and exposed. But weakness is a mask I have worn well. The doors opened, and there he was, her father, the man she hadn't spoken to in years, the man she told everyone was dead. He stepped inside wearing the suit I bought him for his court hearing long ago. His face weathered, his shoulders heavy with truths she'd buried. The hall gasped. She froze. My son stared at her, confusion first, then suspicion, then dawning horror. Her father's voice carried, gravel deep. "She never told you, did she? About the debts? About the families she scammed? About the marriages she destroyed for money?" The whispers spread like fire across the tables. Names, stories, lawsuits. Guests pulled out their phones, checking, confirming. Every lie she'd built her new life upon shattered in seconds. And my son's face, God help me, it broke me and healed me at once. His eyes turned to me, searching for truth. I nodded once. That was enough. The bride, my new daughter-in-law, collapsed into a chair. her perfect dress a prison, her perfect smile gone. And in that silence, my son stood, his voice calm, deadly. Leave. I watched her father drag her from the hall, guests whispering, some recording, others shaking their heads. I did not chase. I did not gloat. I simply touched the cheek she had struck, and let the fire of it remind me why I waited, why I planned, why I endured. The wedding continued without her. The laughter returned, cautious at first, then stronger. My son placed his hand on my shoulder, the weight of it both apology and gratitude. And I smiled, not because I had won, but because justice had been served. People ask if I regret it, if I regret exposing her, destroying her. No. She tried to take my home. She tried to take my son. She tried to reduce me to nothing. But she forgot who raised him, who taught him truth from lies, who built everything she tried to steal. She slapped me in front of 130 guests, but I left her stripped before them all. That was my answer, not with my hand, but with the truth she buried. And when the man walked in through that door, I knew I was not the old woman. I was the reckoning.